What is up, guys? So, today we are going to bust in the box I bought last year at a card show. Paid $40 for the box. Don't know much about it. But we're looking at, you guys know what we're looking at. We're looking at the Billy Ripken Error Card Griffey rookies. Don't know. The seller even told me, he said, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't anticipate this being a FF box, but for $40 you can't beat it, right? So we're just gonna give this one a go and see what happens. You only live once, you only live once. It would be so cool to, if this was one of those air boxes, because I would stop and once I pulled one. So, but gonna give it a go. Not reseal. It doesn't look like it's been ever poked out or anything, so I'm not gonna even mess with that. Just gonna get right into it, guys. Yeah, that sounded really good. That sounded really good by the feel of it. So let's get into it, shall we? Alrighty, Bo Jackson. It's a good way to start. Push these back a little bit. Give ourselves a little room here. And move this back just a tad. Alrighty, Bo Jackson. Bob McClure. Scott Bales. Chris Sabo. Got a checklist. Charlie Hayes. Steve Curry. Schwan Dunston. Paul Molitor. Hey, it's not a bad pack. Getting some Hall of Famers. Badman Reek, Keith Brown, Andrew McGillivray, Mike Moore, Will the Thrill Clark, and Paul Gibson. Pretty cool pack to start off. And there's our stickers that we get in every pack, I believe. And we will go with this one. Well, I need to look. I guess you can't really tell who that is. So we're going to take a look. Yeah, that is legit, guys. You see that seal, how it just pulls off. I've been watching a lot of Rob Opens Wax, and he has helped out a lot. Alrighty. Jim Corsi and Bob Malecki, Tracy Woodson, Mike Stanley. Getting ahead of myself. Tim Rock Raines, Kurt Stilwell, Scott Service, and Sean Turner. Hippolito Pena. Sorry. Danny Darwin. Man, I'm just grabbing one too many. Wally Joyner with a fisheye up there in the left corner. Look at that. Fred McGriff, dude. The Crime Dog. Todd Burns. David Palmer. David Wells. Is that David Wells rookie? And Doug Drabeck. And Dan Gladden. Alrighty. 2 packs down. Yeah, if I pull one Ripken, it's an error, I'm gonna stop. Robin Yount on the back. Got a Robin Yount autograph mini rookie. Alrighty, got Kirby and Eric Davis. Man, that's a cool one. Bob Horner, Keith Atherton, Howard Johnson. Man, one of my favorites growing up, Eddie Murray, retired in 96. I was 12 years old. Mark Clear, Jamie Quirk, but he was one of my favorites growing up. Dave West. Dude, I'm just Rich Yet. There's another one, Eric Davis, Kelly Paris, Trevor Wilson, Carlos Quintana, Mark Grace, good ball player, and then Hall of Famer Robin Yount. We've got some stars. I will say that we've no Griffey or Ripken yet, but Candy Malandano on the back of that one. Doesn't showing no signs that it's been resealed. I will say that. Jimmy Key. Gene Nelson, Ron Jones, Jesse Barfield, Andy Van Slyke, pretty good ball player back in the day. Kent Herbeck could have been maybe Hall of Famer. Raphael Belliard, For him as a Brave. Bill Swift, John Costello, Dwight Evans, Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer. Van Snyder, Mike Fitzgerald, Jerry Reed, and Malandano. Alrighty. So. Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer on the back. Have an Eddie Murray autograph rookie as well. Fred Lynn, I think he's in the Hall. Rick Aguilera, Dave Smith. There we go. Big Mac. Got that card. Got two of his autograph rookies. Ricky broke Lou Brock's stolen bases record in 91, I believe. Rest in peace, Ricky. Don't have his autograph rookie yet. It's on the list, along with Ozzy. There's another Kirby and Eric Davis. Another Keith Atherton. Another Howard Johnson. And Eddie Murray. So, they're getting quite a few of the same cards here early on. Long way to go. Long way to go, guys. 36 packs. Hopefully we get this Griffey. Be nice to pull a nicely centered, good-looking Griffey card. It's Tom Filler, Mike McFarland, Mookie Wilson, Willie Upshaw, Frank Williams, Don Paul, Craig Leverts, Cam Boyd. There we go, Rhino with a fisheye. Rhino, rest in peace, Rhino. Have his Fleer autograph rookie. Should have bought the tops. BJ Suroff, Mike Cook, German Gonzalez, Gary Varsho, Matt Noakes, and John Kruk. Sorry. John Kruk. Six 813A. J. Hal, Aguilera, Dave Smith. There's another McGuire. Got some stars. I mean, another Ricky. If I was opening this back in '89, I'd be pretty happy. But a lot of the same guys. There we go. Look at that beast. Jose Canseco, 40 steals. To be that big of a dude. Tom Herr. And it's a black box. So, we have a black box. Well, guys, you can't win them all, right? But still really cool that we busted it. I think we went through about 6 packs. It's a black box. That's cool. Really cool, still really cool card. So what I'll do is I'll close her up now, and we'll stop right there. That way we can pull the Griffey later on. But we see now that we have a black box. Ripken, still pretty cool though, right? All right, guys. Until next time, it was fun. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.